out you've gone back on your vows to be a better person in all aspects of your life, maybe in your relationship or your finance, or to be a better friend or a better family. You've set up resolutions but have failed to meet up to them, and you've wondered the reason for this consistent failure. Well, it could be as a result of you failing to meet one or all of these 5 reasons. Guys, I completely understand the exhaustion that comes with failure, consistent failure, the guilt that comes with feeling like you failed yourself. However, knowing the cause of your failure and what to do to remedy the situation is one step close to becoming successful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we discuss on faith, leveling up, lifestyle and communication. If this is the first time of you coming across my video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I post new videos. And to my returning subscribers, God bless you for seeing the growth of this channel. Now, without much further ado, let's get right into this video. Number 1 reason you have failed to meet up to your yearly resolution is lack of in-depth understanding. A lot of people see resolutions as a yearly ritual to venture into. Whether or not they fulfill it is not their concern. They forget that it is not about other people, it is about them. This is about whether I need to change in this particular aspect of my life. It is about me. It is about you. It is not about people. People are doing it, let me just join. No, that is not what resolution is about. Resolutions are goals that help us become better, that helps us grow, that helps us develop into who God created us to be. It's not about anybody. So until you understand that it is for a purpose, it is for a reason, which is to make you become a better version of yourself, you will never fulfill it. Until you come to that realization and that understanding, you will never fulfill it. It is said that when the purpose of something is unknown, abuse is inevitable. So I hope that going forward, you will choose your resolution because you want to do it, not because Mr. John is doing it, not because Mrs. Susan is doing it, but because you want to do it. Another reason you don't meet up to your goals on personal development is you haven't taken the time to nurture and incubate the thought. Let it sink in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another important reason I believe people fail to take cognizance of. Yearly resolutions are not just things you spring up on yourself at the beginning of the new year. No. It takes careful introspection and finding out on where you need to change, on where you need to develop, so that you can think about them, brood over them, and this should be done prior to the new year. Personally, if I want to get something done, if I set up the time to do it, I don't just start doing it. I take time. First of all, I kind of move it to a certain period of time, and from the moment I take the decision, I start thinking about it, I start brooding over it, I start saying it to myself, because Bible says that how you think in your mind and your heart, that is how you are. That is, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So I believe you should brood over your thoughts. I believe you should brood over your goals before the start of a new year. Growth and manifestation takes place as a result of nurture and incubation. So moving forward, brood over your goals. Think on your goals before you swing into action. The third reason you haven't been able to fulfill your yearly resolution is this: you haven't always been intentional about your personal growth. Yes, personal growth is something I believe should be consistent. Personal growth is something that people should endeavor to do on a daily basis. You should find out about information, read books, find out what you are doing right and what you are doing wrong. Become consistent in what you are doing right and change in the things that you are not doing right. If this is not your mindset, if this has not been your lifestyle, a written goal is not going to cut it. If you are somebody that has never taken your personal growth seriously, just because you wrote down something at the beginning of a new year, it doesn't mean you are going to change. Ever heard of that saying, old habits die hard? Exactly. So you have to decide today that whether there is New Year resolution or not, even within a year, whatever it is that you are not doing right, you should change. Decide to live better. Decide to change. Decide to become better than you were, whether there is a New Year resolution or not, whether there is a written goal or not. The fourth on the list, lack of clear and flexible plan. See, visions are most times way too big to achieve without proper planning. So I suggest that instead of writing a vision and making it ambiguous, I suggest that you write aside it, attach to it a broken down achievable goals to meet those visions. Do you understand? I believe it becomes more practical, more unambiguous that way, more simpler. Break them down into smaller achievable goals. For example, in your vision, you included that you will be a better friend or a better family member this 2025. It is better to attach to it by making sure that I check in with my friends at 2 weeks interval or a week interval. I'll call them, make sure I call them, I communicate more actively with them than I have done the previous year. And I do it either weekly or at 2 weeks interval. It becomes easier that way. And more importantly, make sure you have someone you are accountable to, someone that you trust, someone that is a role model, a perfect role model for you, with the Holy Spirit in you, helping you to discern that person. Get that person, meet that person, and tell the person to hold you accountable to this vision or this goal. That way, once you keep communicating with them, the habit is cultivated. Before you know it, you are becoming a better person towards your relationship, with regards to your relationship with your family member or your friends. The final reason you haven't been able to meet up with your resolution over the years is you have the all or nothing mentality adopted into your vision or your resolutions. Many people have this mentality of all or nothing. It's either I get this done or I don't do it at all. And I'm here to tell you today that it is wrong. It is wrong. See, change is something that is sometimes rigorous. Sometimes it is discomforting. It's not something that it is not a walk in the park. Change is not a walk in the park. So I am here to tell you to be more kind to yourself. This year, be kinder to yourself. You mustn't achieve all of them, but make sure you achieve some or most of them. So, baby steps. I'm here to tell you that it is okay to take baby steps. If you slip up, please dust your feet, get up and try again. We have 2 quarters in a year. So if you are not able to meet up during the first quarter, you have the second quarter to do that. So please be kinder to yourself this 2025 and please get it right. It is my wish that you get it right. If you go over these 5 reasons and you adopt the principles that I have laid out during the course of this little discussion, I believe that you will do well with your resolutions in 2025. I am rooting for you. Bye.